I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you around back when I was
It was a couple of guys from New Orleans came up there. So there was one guy named Troy, and Troy was a square dude, and he was working in restaurant and shit. But we was making money, and he was like, "Man, put me on, help me, dude. You know I'm from New Orleans. You my guy, man. Come on, man, do this, do that." But I'm like, "Dude, you're a square, and you ain't really cut for this. You know what I mean? Man, just give me a shot, bro. You letting all these niggas other do it. Man, I'm your homeboy." So I'm like, "Okay." I gave him some shit to do. He fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? I gave him some other shit to do. He fuck it up. And instead of me cutting my losses, I say, "Well, look, I'm gonna put you on this plane, and you pick this package up, bring it back. They're gonna pay off your debt."
Yeah.
Man, I sent this man on the plane. He got busted with the money on the way to go to school. And when he did, he whatchamacallit, man. As soon as the people touched him with the money, he told God on Jesus.
Wow.
Man, I'm telling you,
So hold on. So this man just got caught with money and gave it
money
all up.
and told God on Jesus. They slapped him once to talk and twice to shut up.
Damn. So I'm assuming he get popped with the money going. So do they allow him to go and
Yep.
cop and do a control?
Yep, that's
delivery?
exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He went bust brother.
Damn.
So when he busted brother and wife was in the house, but they would go get the shit. Troy, he was gonna fly back. He bust brother. So when brother get busted with the work, then he fucking turned over. He tell on his brother and me and my other partner Felton.
Damn. So hold on. Homie told on his own brother.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Gave him up.
Wow. So at that time did he like come back, get y'all to work, and then or he
No, I knew something was wrong because he took too long. Like I had done this a few times with people, and I knew the schedule. I would make them call me when you land, call me when you get where you're going, call me. I knew you got to call and check in with me at every point.
Make sure it ain't no lag time.
But it was lag. See, when the lag time came from him leaving and getting there until he got there, and then he told me, "Oh man, the flight got delayed, this, that, and the other." I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was, he just wasn't talking. He was fidgety like and shit like that. So I was like, "Man, all right, I'm gonna be gone, man." I just was hollering at you to see what you was doing because I figured I was being, recorded by them.
Yeah.
I hangs up the phone, pack up all my shit, get everything together, my little change and all that. Boom. I head out. And I sit across the street at a restaurant, and I'm watching all these cars going to this apartment complex where I was living. So I'm across the street watching them. They going in 7, 8 cars deep. So I know with the people, they go kick the door in, whatever, think they gonna bust me. I'm gone. So I was on the lam for about 6, 8 months.
Damn. So what, they hit you with conspiracy?
Yeah, they hit me with conspiracy.
Okay. So what was going through your mind when you knew you was gonna have to face that? Like, what was you doing? Getting your shit together? You know what I mean? Like getting your money.
Well, first I was on the run, and it was hard for me with that because, like you get paranoid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got money, you got pistols, you're doing this, that, and the third. So I'm like fucked up. And then everything I run into, people in a situation look funny with me, I'm damn near about to hit.
Yeah.
You understand? So after a minute of that, I did that for 6, 7 months, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Because at the time, they had already picked E up. He was in jail. Vel was in jail. I was the only one out on the run. So I was like, well, fuck it. I went back. Man, I'm going back home to see my people. I went back to New Orleans, saw my mom there, and told them what was up. You know what I mean? Let them know, people probably going to come get me because I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
I'll give my sister and them some money and shit to put up for me.
Yeah.
Cars and all that shit. And like, look, y'all keep this shit, whatever I got. I'm going to go take a ride, whatever. People came pick me up.
Damn. So you called them and told them and just turned yourself in?
No, I ain't called them. I knew they was checking. You know what I mean?
Wow.
They had a net out. They had a net out for me.
Okay.
And they knew I was from New Orleans. They knew my background. And then like the local law enforcement knew me from, all my other shit I was doing down there. So they just had a bead out for me. So by the time I got home, they was checking and they called the house and whoop. And then they came down. They knew I was there, came knocked on the door.
Yeah. Wow. So that was your first time ever getting in trouble, huh?
Well, yeah, it's my first time.
Yeah. I mean, on some serious shit,
Yeah. I had a bunch of assault, attempted murder, and all that, but none of that stuck. It was like just like you know,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So you turn yourself in, right? And so, but they never caught you with a grain of salt, though, right? So it's just
That's,
conspiracy, just because another nigga said it. That's
that's
crazy.
it.
So,
That's it.
so I'm assuming you just went on ahead and cop. You know what I mean? You took a plea.
Straight up.
Yeah. And what was your plea for?
Well, I was facing 0 to 20. First lawyer came in there and told me, in the county jail, locked up. Then took me back, shipped me back to Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in there, so I'm in a county, you know what I'm saying? You know how you gotta go through that shit. I'm sitting there dealing with all these big and stupid ass motherfuckers and shit. So I'm ready to go. I'm like, shit, send me the pen. I'm trying to get out this stupid shit. So the lawyer like coming there, oh, you gotta help yourself, whatever. This guy cooperating. If you tell on this one, this, that, and the other, they'll get you this. I said, man, you fired. I said, you fired. You ain't here to help me.
Real talk.
You here to help your motherfucking self. You working with the DA trying to run my numbers up. I know I'm a statistic. I'm guilty, so I'm gonna plead guilty, but you're not gonna be my lawyer because I don't want a fucking thing to do with you. You talking the wrong shit. So he left, bam, they sent me another public defender. I wouldn't even spend the money on the lawyer because I know I was hit.
Yeah.
Like, because my partner, I told him that. He spent $35,000 on a lawyer and got more time than me. Because they had him at the top, because he was like connected to the guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatchamacallit and them had and told the whole story.
Damn.
Fuck you, bro. It's hard to say you ain't do shit and your brother sitting on the stand saying you this, that, and other.
Yeah.
The ones I knew his brother was cooperating and Jack Charles, I just fucking say, well, I pled guilty.
Yeah.
So I faced him 20 years. It was 0 to 20. So I figured, well, fuck, it's my first offense and shit. I probably don't get the whole dub, but if I do, I was on one. So that's just how I rock. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I wind up catching 8 though. They hit me with a nickel. They hit me with a nickel and 3 tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did how much of that 8 in the feds, right?
Yeah, the feds.
How much of that 8 you have to do?
I did 4. I did like 4 years and a half, something like that. And then I think I got like 2 months off for each year.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a 3-year tail. But I wound up doing a 1-year tail because the lady that was my parole officer in New Orleans, I knew her husband and all that shit. So after a year being clean, she recommended that I get taken off. And,
So what was your prison experience like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you got into that bitch, I mean, because you ain't in the county jail now. Now you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so in county jail, I'm on push-ups, eating and shit, trying to get it right. Because I'm thinking gladiator school.
Yeah.
I'm 19 years old, you know what I mean? I'm ready to do whatever. Like, it's on, you know what I mean? I get to the penitentiary though, and it's a whole different situation. You know, motherfuckers choose what you want to be. You want to be a man, you can be a man. You want to be a hoe, you can be a hoe. Whatever you are gonna show, and you can't hide in here though. You know what I mean? And I really got to meet some super hip cats. That shit changed my life actually, and I think I attribute that a lot to my success in life and different businesses I've been in and things I've done. You know, because they had a lot of older cats that I acclimated to. I ain't fuck with none of the young cats, nobody my age, man. I was running around with 55, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds, you understand? And I met some beautiful dudes in there, like older dudes that's really about money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you did your time, you didn't let it do you.
No, not at all, man. That dude named Edgar Dillon Duke, he was my main man. He the one that really put a lot of fat on my head. Another guy named Robert Stepney, you can look him up. This dude was he was an underboss to Nicky Bonds. He had like 500 dudes in New York under him. Man told me I need you. So you say, as soon as you sit down, come see me. You know what I mean? Because I used to carry tough up in there. You know I rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I'm already knowing.
Yeah, so he was like, man, I need you. You understand?
Yeah.
As soon as you could come see me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shit like that.
Okay. Did you have any run-ins when you was locked up, or it was you just kept to yourself, stayed out the prison politic bullshit?
No, it wasn't prison politics. It was more like, you ride for your homeboys and like the older dudes I fuck with. So when I see young dudes being disrespectful or something like that, I would put my foot in their ass behind that. Let them know, look, these my motherfucking dudes. They led the way for us and me, and you gonna respect them like you respect me. You know what I mean? Because you see they got that age on them, you feel like you could use your, I don't rock like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Plus these motherfuckers will cut you in your fucking head if you play it, if you want to. You just think you doing something. You got youngsters being there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So most of the shit I got into though was behind other people.
Got you.